Hey, Age of Aquarius, how you doing? I'm doing good, thanks. And what was the other thing I needed? Okay, cool. The weather is nasty. It's been raining all day. It's like 60 degrees outside, which is not that bad, and it's super windy, and it's gonna get worse. Tomorrow's supposed to be really bad weather-wise. Yeah, I was on live earlier today because it was raining and thundering and stuff. So I came on for a bit earlier today, and then the weather is actually it's not raining anymore, but it's really windy. Like every now and then, a gust of wind will come through, and it's like holy shit. And it's going like that's cool. I didn't have much traffic earlier today because everybody was working and stuff. So I only had a few people in here. Um, yeah, it's 62 degrees, and the wind is 25 knots, 25 to 30 mile an hour, and it's definitely windy. But apparently, it says that strong and gale force winds are now developing and continue into Wednesday morning, and then supposed to have some rain tomorrow, and then another potential gale develops on Thursday. More wet and windy conditions on Friday, and then Saturday is supposed to be a decent day, mix of sun and cloud, but it's in the 60s. Friday is supposed to be 57 at night, so yeah, it's gonna be a shitty ass week. Yeah, thank God it isn't hurricane season, but we've had our share of hurricanes. Hey Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, back to regular life. Yeah, everybody went back to work, school. My nephews go to school tomorrow. Me and tomorrow. Yeah, my two youngest nephews, they're in private school, so they go tomorrow. And my other nephew that's in school, he's his last 6 months of school before he graduates. He's in public school, and he went to school today. And I'm writing down my list for groceries tomorrow. I did some groceries today. I'm trying to think of all the things that I need, and I always forget something. And then I went to the store earlier today around 8 o'clock, and they didn't have some of the things some of the things I needed, they didn't have. So I'm like, of course. Now I got to go to the other store, see if they got what I need. Yeah, my two nephews that are in college, they go back. I think on Sunday or Saturday they leave. Saturday, I think they leave Saturday, and so they can go back to school on next Monday. Yeah, see, I have my to buy list, things to buy, and I have 10, 13 things on here so far. And I already did some groceries today, and I crossed off some of the things that I got. But every time I like something or I like a certain thing, they don't have it. It's like it's bullshit. There's like a certain type of thing, like product I like or a certain brand I like, and then it goes out of stock or they don't have anymore. It's just always some bullshit, man. It's just so stupid. Um, and I went to the store really late today because I went because of the rain and stuff, and I there was no like decent bread. Everybody like rated everything. It's like what the hell? And it's always the stuff that I like. Everybody else seems to like it too, and I'm like, wow. But if I liked all the shitty things, it'll still be there. Yeah. The only thing that I got today was eggs, milk, orange juice, potatoes, and pretty much that's it. They didn't have any avocados there. 'Cause I eat avocado. I eat avocados all the time. Like, man, I try to eat like two a week. There was no decent bacon around. The bread wasn't around. I got mushrooms here, and the mushrooms wasn't there either because the produce doesn't come in until tomorrow. So it's a lot of bullshit. And then I like panini breads, right? It's like flatbread. It's called panini bread, and it's like a flat circle bread, and we put it in like the panini machine, and we make you know panini sandwiches. And now they don't have the panini bread that I like. So now I got to go to another store that I haven't been to that had the panini bread. I'm going to go to the city tomorrow, like 20 minutes away from here. And I'm going to go there and check and see if this store has. But the parking there is like atrocious. So I'm going to try and go as early as I can tomorrow and then try and catch them early. So it's just been a pain in the ass. I got to go like different stores to get different products and different things. It's such a pain in the ass. It makes me so mad. Like I have to go all over the place to get all these different things. So tomorrow I'm gonna have to go to like two different. I have to go to two different stores tomorrow to see if they'll have it, and then if not, I'm gonna go to another store and see if they have it. So I'm gonna go on YouTube and I'm gonna find out how to make panini breads, and I'm gonna make it my damn self, and I'll just make like a lot and then put it in the freezer, and then when I need it, I'll just take it out. Honestly, I just need to make my own things. That's my like this year. I'm gonna try and not buy things and just make them. I'm sure I know I can make them. I'm sure it's not rocket science because it's not like it's a hard thing. I just gotta learn how to make it. I'm gonna go on YouTube and look and search how to make panini breads, and I'll make them. I don't care. I'll make like 10 of them, and then if it comes out nice, then I'll make another 10 and I'll put it in the freezer, and then I'll have panini bread for a long time. Because me and my nephews and my sister love eating the panini breads with like, we put like the other day I put onions, avocado, bacon, cheese, and chicken, grilled chicken inside like the panini breads, and I put two together and I pressed it down in the panini machine, cut it in four pieces, and bang, it was like perfect dinner. No side, don't even need a side. Everything was in the panini bread in the sandwich. So it was like really nice. And then there's like a certain sausages I like, and they don't have them anymore. The bacon, they didn't have any. Bread was all gone. Mushrooms look like shit. I didn't buy them. And there's like a oven bake that I use, like a shake and bake oven, like breaded crumbs that go on the chicken. I make it in the oven, and they don't have the brand I like. They have every other brand except the brand that I like. I don't really want to try a different brand because if nobody likes it, then it's like a waste of time. Um, like I said, no avocados, no panini bread. Risotto also, like there's like this risotto that comes in a box with like a sauce package. I can't remember the actual company that makes it, but it's like an organic risotto box mix. And we like one that called creamy parmesan, and they haven't had it for months. So I'm gonna go to this other store that had it and see if they have some. Then I got here a red onion, which they had old shitty onions there. I gotta find to see if I can find some somewhere else. And that's pretty much it. Tomorrow I'm gonna make pulled pork in the crock pot. So I got everything I need for that. So I'm gonna make that tomorrow for dinner. Pulled pork. I'm gonna try and get some nice fresh bread rolls, some coleslaw. Nice. Something different. I haven't had pulled pork sandwiches in a long time. So I told my sister the weather's really shitty. So we gotta do something in the crock pot or do something in the oven. So she bought the pork and I said I'll hook it up then. So that's my dinner tomorrow. Today I had pepperoni pizza for dinner. Something different. So yeah, my list is done. I wrote down everything I need. And tomorrow I'm gonna go to the store that has all the sage and Palo Santo and all the oils. I need to go get some more stuff. I need to see if I can get a different diffuser too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to make panini. If I can't find those panini breads tomorrow, then that's it. I'm done. Like I'm gonna end up making it. I'm gonna end up going on YouTube and get finding a video that makes panini breads, and I'm just gonna make them my damn self. It's not rocket science. I can handle it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do because I'm really sick and tired of like going all drive. The amount of driving that I do to go from store to find shit, I can be home making the stuff and saving money on gas and saving time and just make it and that's it. I got tons of pans and sheet pans and make the bread. My sister's got a big ass oven next door, so I can just do it over there. And that's it. I'll talk to my mom. She knows how to make my mom bakes bread anyway, so I'll tell her, look, we're gonna do this. So she'll give me some pointers on how to do bread. Like I'll do the panini breads. I'm sure you gotta like it's like a pizza. It's like pizza dough. Like I'm sure it's round and just like pizza. I'm sure it's not that hard. So I'll hook it up. I'm gonna try it. That's my goal. I'm gonna try. I just got a donation here. Stefani, thank you. I got your donation. You can ask your question when you're ready. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Hope you had a good one. Hope you had a good Christmas too. Good to see you. It's been a happy New Year so far. So far, so good. I'm looking forward to the whole year being better and better. I hope everybody has a great year. You all deserve it. Yeah, tell me about it, right? Yeah, I can YouTube anything. Yeah, it's not that hard. Yeah. Yeah, me too, Stefani. I am so happy 2023 is done and I will never worry about it again. It was a shitty ass year for a lot of people. Um, and hopefully it doesn't carry over to this year. So far, so good. And I know it's been only 2 days, but but hopefully it will be all right. Hopefully everybody will be happy and love and work. And everybody will be coming in here and saying, Mark, this is the best year of my life. I hope so. I really do want to hear that from everybody. And I hope that I say that too. I hope I tell everybody at the end of this year, this is one of the best years of my life. Yep. Yes, it was. Definitely was for it was for me. It was an average year. It wasn't nothing special, but it was annoying because of other people and from what my family went through. And I personally like had a average year. It wasn't good. It wasn't bad. It was just average. It was okay. But there was more negative shit than there was positive around me. So, like I always say, personally, I was okay. It's just the people around me that were, you know, I got sucked into their bullshit and had to deal with their shit in their life and just difficult times. But my family had a difficult. My mom and dad had an accident, big car accident in February last year. It's going to be almost a year. Their car got totaled, and like I was just, I had to take them everywhere. I had to help them out. Watching them get into that accident was, and seeing how they were afterwards was bad. Then my dad got an operation, a hernia operation. So then I had to deal with him, take him everywhere, and take my mom everywhere because he couldn't drive for a week or so. It's just like one thing after the other. Then my sister got a divorce this year. I had to deal with her narcissist ex-husband all year, acting crazy, provoking us, annoying us. He's lucky to be alive, to be honest. Um, God would deal with him at the end of the day. So, a lot of bad people, a lot of bad things happen to my family. But to me personally, I was okay. Like I got COVID this year for the first time. I mean, last year, 2023, I got COVID. I was sick for like 2 weeks, but nothing serious. It wasn't like I went to the hospital or something. It was fine. I was just home, you know, regular shit. Yeah, it should be easier this year because Pluto goes into Aquarius and it's gonna make things a little better for everyone all around. Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetie? You all right? Yep, that's same here. I lost a couple friends of mine in March. My friend committed suicide. Um, Actually, late February, going March. It's almost going to be a year since he hung himself, and that was like a disaster for me. I couldn't believe it. And then in October, my other friend had a heart attack and died. He was my age. He was a good friend of mine. I've known him like pretty much my whole life. It's just been not easy at all. So yeah, 2023 was definitely a year I want to forget, and a lot of bad shit happened to my family and friends, and I'm just tired of it to be honest. I'm so glad like this year started, and I hope that nothing bad happens to anybody. But yeah, 2023 was definitely a pain in the ass, but there was a lot of good things that happened too. So a lot of good things happened, like May, June, July. A lot of good things happened for me. I was good. I had work. I was happy. Everything was starting to go better. So in the last in December, it wasn't all that great. It was a lot of bullshit in December, but it was only because of the retrograde was interfering with everything. But yeah, same shit, different day. My friend's mom, my friend that committed suicide back in February, his sister died 3 weeks ago, and her funeral is tomorrow on her dad's birthday. They prolonged it so they can have it on her dad's birthday. She's the last family member of six. It's absolutely fucking nuts. They both died in the same year. The last brother and sister of six people. Absolutely crazy. I still can't believe it. Like it's just one thing after the other. Oh yeah, my cousin, my first cousin, he got a divorce too. I forgot about him. Yeah, he got a divorce this year too. Caught his wife cheating. Yeah, so yeah, shit hit the fan last year. 2023, I'm sure a lot of people want to forget. So yeah, I'm remembering the bad shit that happened. I can't remember it all because it was too much shit that happened. I try to forget about it, to be honest. I tried to not bring it up, but being that we're on the subject, But I'll talk about the positive things. The positive things is I'm on here helping everybody all year. I had a really good year on here helping people and meeting great people and having fun. And if I didn't come on here, I would probably be driving myself crazy if I wasn't on here and talking to everybody and venting and hearing everybody. And everybody's been in here this year talking about their lives and what's happened and what hasn't happened, and everybody's in here helping everybody and listening to everybody. So it's nice. It's this year has been on here. It's been very pleasant and very I've had a lot of good positive vibes and positive people, and it's been really great on here this year. Being 2023, it was nice. I had a good year um, on here. A lot of nice people I've met, um, especially the second half of the year. Yeah, all was good. I'm alive. I'm healthy. That's all that matters. So another year without going to the hospital and going to a doctor. So I consider that a great year. To be honest, I don't care about anything else. You know? That's how I think about it. That's my honest feeling. Is if I don't go to the doctor in a year, or have like we have a sickness, serious sickness, or I'm fine and I'm healthy, then that to me is a good year. That's my honest opinion. You know? That's how I am. Like I don't care about money and popularity and fame and all that type of shit. I just want to be healthy and happy and stay away from a hospital. That's my biggest goal in life, is to not be around no damn doctors and hospitals. You can do whatever else. I'll take whatever else the world brings, but that's one thing I don't want. I can't stand that shit. So yeah, I would say it's a good year health wise. Even though I got COVID and for the first time ever, but I survived it. It was fine. It was not nothing that bad. Same here, Aquarius. I'm glad I have everybody around me. All my psychic friends have recommended me to people, and I've met a lot of new people recently, and everybody's been really good, really positive vibes. A lot of good people. All my original friends and people that I've known for the past 6 years, um, since I've been hanging out on YouTube and stuff. I've still been around, still come to see me, say hello, things like that. So it's nice. I'm here. So that's all that matters. I'm here, I'm healthy, I'm alive, I'm good. Yeah, exactly. As long as I'm healthy, like I beg God every day, and I tell spirit, like, just keep me like healthy so I can help everybody. That's all I ask. I don't think that's too much to ask. But I got to do my part too, you know? Well, because I asked him to keep me healthy doesn't mean I have to go and, you know, eat a whole pot of shit and smoke and drink and, you know, all that type of stuff. Thank God I don't do that. I'm glad I met you too, bro. I'm glad I met everybody, especially like this last year. I met a lot of good people, a lot of new people. And all my old friends always support me anyway. So Stefani, you can ask your question when you're ready, sweetheart. But yeah, all's good, even though I just this past year I saw my parents suffer a lot, so that hurt me. It makes me feel kind of like sad because I don't want to see my parents deteriorate any more than they are. So seeing my mom and dad go through hell this last year, it made me upset. But I was there to be there for to their aid, and I helped them as much as I could. And they're all right now, thank God. Yeah, they're okay. My mom and dad had a really rough year. They had the car accident. My dad had an operation, a hernia operation. My mom fell down and split her head in the bathroom. They both got COVID pretty bad. And then when she has vertigo, so she lost her balance. The vertigo is really bad, and she lost her balance in the bathroom, and she fell down and split her head. She had to go to the hospital, but she got like some stitches, and then she came back out like the same night. And she just hasn't been like herself. Like my dad's 80 and my mom's going 78 on Saturday. Saturday is her birthday. So she's going 78. So they're getting up there in age, and they both fell down last week. Thank God they were okay. My mom fell down outside on the grass and she was okay. My dad fell down like right before the door. He banged his knee all up and bruised his knee all up. So like things are not, they had a really rough year overall. And then this morning, my uncle fell down outside and he lives in Canada. He fell down and banged his head and he's in the hospital right now. But my mom didn't call me this evening. I told her call me if it's worse, but if it's he's okay, then don't call me. You don't have to call me so late. So she didn't call me, so that means he's okay. Thank God. But it's like one thing after the other, man. It's just like my poor mom. Like she watched her whole family die these past few years, and like she's like her and my uncle are the only ones left out of a big ass family, and he went 86 last year, and a lot of bad shit's been happening. So hopefully he'll be all right. I prayed for him today, so hopefully he'll be okay. All right. Your question is love related. What should I expect next? All right, Stefani, let's check. Yeah, my mom, um, towards the end of 2022, my mom fell down. She tripped over a speed bump on the side of the road, and she broke her elbow. And she was out of commission for like 2 or 3 months, and she was crying every day, and she couldn't do anything. It was such a pain in the ass. And then she went into 2023 recovering, and then bang, February, this guy hits him from the back of the car and gave her like whiplash, and her back was all messed up. Like she just keeps getting bashed. Like my parents keep having bad luck, and it's just not good. I don't like that. So it's like, what the hell, man? Like what you can't really do anything. Like there's nothing you can do about You can't like save somebody from those things. It's just gonna happen. And like my mom says, like she goes church every day, every week she goes church, she prays, and like she still has bad luck. And I said, look, it doesn't matter if you go to church or you pray. It's just life. Like shit just happens. Like, it's just you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. But it's just it's not easy. Yeah, see your grandma fell, crash your mom. Like so, we all have common things. It's all life. It's all things that happen, Um, we can't forget it. It's always gonna be there, but it's life. I'm just glad they're okay right now. That's all. I went to visit them today, this morning, and they were fine. So that's good. I mean, not today, yesterday. All right, Stefani, what I see as far as like love, I just see like you possibly meeting somebody in the next 3 months, and this person, like, you might take a chance on them, but they have an uncertain outlook on life. Like, there's somebody who um, is going through hard times, and um, they got delays and stuff around them, and they just don't know how to overcome stuff. But they're really gonna, take a liking to you because of the person you are. You seem fair, fair-hearted and warm-hearted and loving and caring, and they're gonna like the fact that you're intelligent, and and they're gonna like the fact that you're honest, and you might turn out to be good friends, and then it might develop into something after March, going into April. Um, it'll improve things. Your love life will improve around, like, I would say, March, April time. But in the next 3 months, there's a possibility from now until then to meet this guy and meet this person. Um, but there's gonna be some like problems here and there as you start to date or whatever. You start to hang out and be friends. He's gonna tell you about his life, and you might get kind of fed up of listening to all the drama. But I don't think he's a bad person or this person's a bad person. I just think that um, they got a lot going on in their life, and you might have catch them in a bad state in their life. But I feel like it'll be okay afterwards, and things will develop and improve over time. Yeah, yeah, Virgo. It's yeah, it is harder when they get older. Hey, Marty, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Let me just check to see what's going on here, Stefani. I got like almost the exact same thing. Yeah, I feel like this guy and you will be friends, and nothing will be serious for a while because of his life. Like, you might just be like talking to the guy, and he might not be able to, like, you like him, but he just has issues. He has to sort himself out. I feel like you're complete and you're ready to go, and I feel like you're a good person and you're devoted and you're like a person that cares, but you're also smart, and you're not gonna, like, wait forever. Um, but I just feel like the person that you're gonna deal with, I just feel like they don't have their shit together, but you're willing to, like, I don't even think you're willing to help them, but you're willing to listen and be friends and see where it goes because there's not like anybody else. Yeah, I just don't see anything developing into anything serious. So I would say, like, in the next couple months, there's not like a concrete love relationship. There's just a friendship that will develop over time, but it all depends on the person that you're dealing with. Like, I just feel like it's not going to go anywhere anytime soon. I just feel like it'll be very slow. And then you might even just say fuck it and not deal with it. Wish I had better news for you, but I just feel like you're complete. Like you're like a good catch, and I feel like you're a good woman and a good person. I feel like you have everything, organized and ready to go. I feel like you want somebody to be in love with, but I don't think that there's not going to be like a person in the next 6 months that is going to be like really concrete. Like the person could be a good friend, and you guys develop a friendship, but I think because of the way his life is, he can't really be in a long term thing. But I mean, things can change. So I would say just stay positive about it. But I don't see like anything serious. Friendship, yes, but not nothing like a relationship. And you know what I say all the time is like, how are you gonna be in a serious relationship in 6 months unless you know the person already? So if you meet somebody right now in 6 months' time, if you're in a serious relationship, I'd say you're pretty lucky. But if you're not, you're smart because you're not really getting into nothing serious because you want to make sure the person's the right person and you're still analyzing and investigating, right? So so the last part of the year, I'll look deeper for you because I wanted to check for you. So from June onward, there's a better chance of you being with somebody and it being more developed and more of a possibility to be in a relationship. It could be a Virgo person that you're dealing with, a Virgo man. If you're like a Libra, if your sign is a Libra, then I would say that this will work. If you are a Libra, then because I got Virgo and Libra here, so vice versa. So if you're none of the above, then throw the signs out of the way, and I would just say that there's something that can happen here in the future. So I would say the second half of the year, there's more of a possibility for you to be in a decent love situation, possibly with a Virgo guy, if that's what it is. Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, rising, or something. Yeah, yeah. I don't really care about the signs too much. I just look at the cards as a person. So um, I was just putting it out there just in case if you wanted to know. But that's what I got. But I do get that from June onwards, it's more of a possibility that something would develop that's decent. I got better cards and a better situation here. I got all good cards for the second half of the year. But the first 6 months, I don't see nothing really happening. But that's good because it gives you more time to develop yourself and get yourself to a better place and prepare yourself for the best. And nothing's happening, you can always work on yourself. And the more you work on yourself, the more powerful you become, and the less you have to do when a relationship comes. You just have to be in the relationship. You know, that's how I look at it. That's my opinion. When you're single, just keep working on yourself. Keep developing yourself. Keep working on yourself. Self love, self care, self reliance, and everything else should fall into place. Pretty much. You're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Like I tell all the ladies, when all fails, you always have me. I'll be your online BF forever. I tell all the ladies, you can always have me as your BF, your online BF, when all fails. So it's all good. I'm willing to be, you know, That guy for everyone. And all fails, you got Marky. What more do you want? Come on. You know, you got me. It's okay. You always have me as your online friend, your online buddy. You know? I always give everybody permission to take a little screenshot. Say, hey, look, this is my man. Leave me alone. Somebody ever comes to me, oh, you're so and so's man? Yep. I wouldn't even hesitate. Yeah, I'm there, man. Leave me alone. Yeah. That's how it goes. I'm him. I'll hook you up. Yeah. All right, if you guys want a message, a daily message, I'll give you one. So if anybody wants a daily message, I got you. Yeah. I say that all the time. Yeah, I'm a great BF. Why not? I always help everybody. Some women claim me as theirs, but Sorry to hear that, Virgo. All right, this is your card, Virgo, and it's very simple. It says, make gentleness a habit. So be gentle. Even though you had a rough day, be gentle, make it a habit, and don't do anything crazy. Okay? Make gentleness a habit. So be gentle. Don't be mad. Don't be like, don't go off the deep end. Just be gentle. Don't give shit your energy. Don't make sense. All right, Age of Aquarius. Let's see what we got for you. All right, this is your card. It's got some jellyfish. Sure, Stefani. All right, your card is Know Thyself. It is the most important task you have. So, Age of Aquarius, know thyself. It is the most important task you have. Have you had a online harem? What the heck is an online harem? Oh, there you go, Virgo. All right, Ninja. I'm not giving you a message. Hell no. I gave you a message today. But guess what, Ninja? You're in luck because where I live in Bermuda, it's 12:25. So you're in the next day. So you're allowed to get a message now because we're in the next day now. And I just told you. You're welcome, Virgo. Anytime, sweetheart. I hope your day tomorrow is better. Just keep your head up. Like I tell you all the time, It's all good. Don't let it bother you. All right, Ninja, pain in the ass. Hey, I'm live, yeah? Stop snoring. The fuck? See this damn dog? Look. She's behind me snoring. Oh my God. All right, Ninja, this is your card. And it says, take 5 or more minutes to concentrate on a divine feeling or a higher thought, doing your best to black out all other distractions. There you go. So don't allow the distractions to get in your way. What you mean? How I treat you mean? I just gave you 2 messages within a 10-hour period. What more do you want? You're mean, asking me for another one. You're the mean one. Give me, get, never get. Don't you know you're managed yet? If you don't, I don't care. I'll show you my red underwear. All right. Yes, I'm always mean. Of course, that's me. I'm a meanie. I'm an a-hole. No. All right. This is for Stefani. Stefani, you said something about work. You said I like your messages, bro. I need to brace myself for work today. Yeah, I used to be a rapper. Okay, Stefani. One. Ninja's my entertainment. Okay, this is your card, Stefani, and it says, "Soften and open back into love all day long." See, this matches your question. It says, "Soften up and open back into love all day long." So this could mean that you just got to open up to love and then it'll come. If you're not open up to love, then it won't come. So open up a bit, take a chance, and see how it goes. Marley, would you like a card, sweetheart? Now she says, "See, without this, I can't sleep." See, look. And then in about 5 minutes' time, she's gonna say, "Okay, Marky, bye. See you guys tomorrow." And then about maybe 20 minutes later, she'll be like, "Oh, hey guys, how you doing?" That's why I call her Ninja. Like she says she's leaving, but she don't. And then she'll come right back and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" And meanwhile, I'll be like, "Oh God, Ninja's still here." That's why I call her Ninja. She always says bye, and then she comes right back. She likes to hear herself talk. You know? See, now she's being mean. Now she's telling me shut up. See what I gotta put up with in here. See what I gotta put up with. I've been putting up with this shit for 6 years with her. 6-year pain in the ass. If I don't give her a message every day, it's like I'm the worst person in the world. And today she got 2 messages. See, acting like she's special. Jesus, please help me. All right, Marley, let's see what we got for you. All right, you got a nice, pretty card. Yeah, I love you when you're asleep. Yeah, we homies like that. We're Aquarius buddies, you know. All right, your card, Marley, is know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. Know that truth is a living force, whether you believe it or not. Ain't that the truth? As long as you're honest, all will be good. See, I'm a mofo. See what I mean? See what I get called? I'm a mofo. Shut up. See, and then she says, I'm mean. You welcome, Marley. Like they say, the truth will set you free. All right, let me see what I get. I've been a good boy today. All right, this is my card. The sunset over the water. It says, to feel your innate sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. To feel your innate self sense of truth, develop open-mindedness. Yeah, I gotta be open minded to giving, Ninja more messages because, she just deserves it, Just gotta give people, just be open minded and just give shit out all the time. It's just, thank you. That sounds about right. See, that's because we the truth, Marley. We the truth, you know. And now Spirit's telling me I have to be open minded and just give shit away, you know. Give Ninja more messages. You know? See what I gotta put up with? Even Spirit's on our damn side. Yeah, she know. We always talk shit. It's good to have people like that. This is nothing though. I used to have all these other people in here. But see, some of the women that would come in here and deal with me, they don't deal with me no more. See, they found a man, and now they don't need me no more. See, they left me, so it's all good. Like they're gone now. Now I still have Ninja. You know. Yeah, I'm truly her buddy. So I'll lie right now. It's cool. Yeah, it's just we have known Ninja for a long time, very long times. I've known uh, Virgo for a long time, Ninja. A lot of people that come in here, Star. I've known Star for 6 years as well, and Tony. There's a lot of people I've known for a long time from day one. So, you know, we just joke around with each other and talk shit. You know, makes the day go by, makes the night go by. I talk shit to anybody, it doesn't matter. I haven't known some of you guys for a long time, but you know, it's all about having fun. Everybody knows how I am. I like talking shit and having fun. I'm not gonna sit here and like, dump my personal life all over everybody or talk negative all night. I like to have fun. We have fun in here. We have fun in here and we have a good time. And we gotta laugh. If I don't see laughing emojis in here, or LOL or LMAO, then I ain't doing my job. Because I love to talk shit all day and have fun. If I'm not laughing, I'm not having fun. So yeah. My dog's having fun right now. She's snoring again. So if you hear her snoring, there's nothing I can do about it. I just wake her up, tell her shut up. She's something else. She got the life. Yeah. Trust me, I've had some I would say 2 years ago, when my friend was alive, Sue was alive, she would get the ball rolling. She would be in here, she would be like one of the first people in here, and she'll start talking shit, riling me up. Um, and then some of the other women will come in here and start talking shit. Then they'll all, try and get me to like, talk shit and provoke me, rile me up a bit. It worked. They got me. They would get me every night. But it was fun. Like it was all fun stuff. It wasn't like nothing bad. We always have fun. We always talked a lot of shit, tease each other. So it was fun. Now it's a lot more mellow in here. It's not as rowdy as it used to be. Because all those rowdy women, they're all gone now. See, They all got men. They all, have moved on. When they were single and rowdy, they used to be in here talking shit. Now they got men and they got lives, and they're moved on from tarot readings and psychic readings and hanging out in my chat room. And I'm happy for them. They've got a better life now, so that's good. Everybody comes in your life for a reason or a season. Everybody comes in your life for just a long time, a little bit of time, or just pass through, or that's how it goes. That's how it goes. But a lot of people have come through this chat room. A lot of good people. A lot of good people. Especially this last year. I didn't have too much drama with anybody. Just one reader was a drama queen, but she's gone. I ain't got to worry about her no more. But otherwise, that is all good. It's all about fun. As long as I'm having fun, I'm happy. I can hear the wind outside. Every now and then it's like, whoosh. Fine. I'm gonna get something for my mom. I gotta go to the city tomorrow and see if I can get a gift for my mom for her birthday. Her birthday is Saturday, so I gotta get her something. I don't know what I'm gonna get her. I was thinking about getting her a gift certificate for her hairdresser. Because that shit's expensive, so I might get her like a gift certificate. I'll see what happens. But usually my sisters get that, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, Ninja, Ninja, you ain't leaving. But anyway, good night, Ninja. You're welcome anytime, Ninja. Hope you have a great day and a great night. How was Cammy's first day at kindergarten? Was it good? Thanks. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know. I might get her a lobster. That sounds good. I'll tell my mom I'll make her a lobster on Saturday. Actually, that's a good idea. I'll tell her, look, mom, don't make dinner on Saturday. I'll make you a lobster. Oh, so he didn't even go? That sounds like Allie. I'm not surprised. That's usually when school goes in. It's tomorrow. That's when my yeah. Oh God, that sounds like her. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's Ali for you. Thanks, Virgo. Yeah, hopefully she has a good birthday, and hopefully nothing. We don't get any bad news about her brother, my uncle. Her brother's in the hospital right now. He fell and hurt himself, so he's 86. So hopefully we don't get any more bad news before her birthday. Yeah, I think I'm gonna cook her dinner. I think I'm gonna get a lobster on Friday, and I'll cook her a lobster on Saturday. That sounds good. If she doesn't have to cook for her birthday, I think she'll appreciate that. That sounds good. Yes, that sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'll see what happens. I'll see. All right, Virgo. Hope you have a better day tomorrow. Keep your head up and just be gentle. Try not to give this year. Try not to give nothing your energy. Not nothing, any negative shit. Just like brush it off. I know it's hard, but I got to take my own advice too. I've been trying really hard to not let nothing get to me. I'm gonna like remind myself to walk away from bullshit every day. Yep. I got tested today, and I was like, you know what, Mark? Don't say nothing. Just do whatever you got to do, and just walk away. And that's what I did, and it worked out. I was like, you're starting good, Marky. You're a good boy, good boy. It's so hard not to go off, though. It's so hard not to say anything or just like tell somebody about themselves or something like that. I have a bad habit of that. So I have to like just leave it alone, just ignore ignorance. I really do. I gotta stop putting in my 2 cents. I gotta stop trying to save the world and just, save myself the energy. That's what I gotta do. Save myself the energy of going off. No problem, sweetheart. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you. You're welcome. Yeah, we can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. We gotta try. We have to try. And when we try, it works. Because I tried it today and it worked. I was like, Mark, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. I was like, okay, breathe. All right, Mark, just do it. Do what you got to do. Solve the problem. I know it's their fault, but don't worry. Just solve the problem and just go about your business. That's exactly what I did too. I was this close to going off on the person. And I was just like, don't do it, Mark. Just don't do it. Yeah, I know. I do. I can't take shit like that. I try not to lose my cool too like that, but sometimes it's almost impossible. Like you just want to really go off on people or a person. Yeah, I mean, we're always gonna get. See, that's the thing. Like I know I make it sound easy sometimes, but it's not easy because I try to take my own advice, and I'm just like you guys. Sometimes I just gotta say something, and then it makes me so mad and get worked up for nothing. And then I'm sitting there saying to myself, look, I just made off and I feel like shit now, and that shit ruined my day because I gave this person my energy. So if I don't give him my energy, walk away or just do whatever I can in a nice way, then that's all that matters. But it is so freaking hard to do it. So I'm like, well, Mark, just walk away. And that's what I did. I just solved the issue and walked away afterwards. I didn't even say anything. I didn't even get a thank you in the end after dealing with it. But it's cool. I said, you know what? Whatever. It's all good. I'm just gonna try and stay as positive as I can. I was like, fuck, it's already day 2 of the new year and I'm already getting tested. Calm down, Mark. I talk to myself every day. I'm like, calm down, man. Don't go, don't do. Don't do. All right, Virgo. Take care. I hope you have a good sleep. So right after that, I went into my workshop and I said, you know what? It's late, but I don't care. It was like 7:45. And I was like, I'm gonna breathe. I'm gonna go in my workshop and I'm gonna tidy up some stuff and just organize some of my tools. I'm gonna keep my mind busy so I don't think about what just happened. And it worked. I went in my workshop, I started tidying it up, moving things around, packing things away, making everything look nice. I swept the floor. And I was just like, you know what? Just stay positive, bro. You know that person needs to get fucked off, but just leave it alone. Hey Charlene, Happy New Year. How you doing? Yeah, exactly. You just have to sometimes, It's like, I don't know. It's like, some people have to learn. And all because you know doesn't mean that person has to know too. Like what you know, some other people don't know. What you've learned, some people are still learning. So I have to keep telling myself that not everybody is smart, not everybody is stupid, not everybody is, developed a brain, and not everybody has common sense. So you always have to say, you know what? All because I have all of those features in my life doesn't mean everybody else is going to be like me. Not everybody's going to be the same. I'm doing good. Glad you're good too. Yeah, all is good. I'm just here shooting the shit as usual. Uh, but yeah, I feel like we all get tested every day, but we have to like learn not to react. If you don't react, then there won't be no reaction and there won't be no energy loss. But I know it's definitely hard. Definitely. It's not easy. But I'm definitely trying my hardest not to give people my energy and not to like, just keep being mad at people. And it's annoying to know that people are that stupid, or you're dealing with a dumb person and they just don't learn, and it's just like, okay, I'm walking away. I'm done. I can't do this no more. So that's what I do. Like the last 2 days I've been tested from several family members, and I'm like, you know what, Mark, don't say nothing. Shh, don't say nothing. Sometimes I want to slap my own mouth and say, don't say nothing, please, Mark, just shut up, just go. That's what I did. Yesterday I left my dad's and mom's house yesterday because I couldn't take my dad. My dad's like on another world and another planet, and he pissed me off yesterday. And I was just like, you know what, Mark, just go home, leave him alone, let him say or do whatever. He'll figure it out. Leave him alone. That's what I did. My mom was like, you're leaving. I'm like, yep. I got things to do. I ain't got no time for my dad. My dad aggravates the living shit out of me. And I'm like, look, I gotta go. I can't deal with this guy no more. He's just too much of a pain in the ass. And then today was my nephew. He was a pain in the ass. And I was like, you know what? I'm walking away and I'm not gonna deal with you either. So yeah. They must have said, wow, okay. Mark must be fed up. I'm like, yep. I'm gonna try my damn hardest just to like just brush it all off, leave it alone. That's all you can do. I feel like if we don't give people our energy, then our energy gets saved and we feel better. Even though sometimes you really, really want to tell them about themselves or you really want to say something, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So I'm ready for tomorrow's challenge. Tomorrow's challenge will be somebody else. And I'll be like, yeah, whatever. Have a nice day. You ain't got nothing to say, Mark? No, I don't. No. I'm just going to walk away from you right now. Because I really want the rest of my day to be great without you. I'll just be sarcastic. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start being more sarcastic and make people, I'll make them sound like an idiot when I'm sarcastic. That sounds good. So that means I'll be normal. Sounds good. That's what I do anyway. Sounds like a plan to me. Bust out the spray paint, hermano. Stay grubby so you get the. Oh man, Hermione, you came out of nowhere with that one. I'm like, what the heck? It's funny. I was dealing with spray paint today too. I was packing it away. Oh man, yeah. Whoever deals with me this year, you know, they got a good man on their side. I just won't be tolerating them either. I ain't tolerating no crazy ass woman. That's for sure. I've had too many crazy women in my life. I don't want no more. I need someone with some common sense and some truth and honesty. Then I'll be all right. Then I'll keep the spray paint around. So good. The year just started, so I'll see how it goes. I'll see how it goes. They say love is in the air, so I'll keep breathing it in. Maybe one day. Yeah, I'll keep it in my back pocket. Yeah, I'll keep it on standby. I even take it for a drive with me. We shall see. We shall see. You're doing better than me, Hermione. You got a date. You know, you got a date already. See, so that's a good sign for me. That means you're in Aquarius, so that means things are happening. See, it's my turn next. My turn next. You got yourself a date. Now it's my turn. I gotta get myself a date. I'm going to the city tomorrow, so maybe I'll find somebody. Maybe I will find somebody. Maybe I'll bump into someone, or someone will bump into me. We shall see. We shall see. Oh, there you go. See, they're trying to confirm the location. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. Yeah. I'll get lined up. They'll line me up for the right person. I'm sure they will. They'll be like, here you go, Mark. We're gonna get you right in the right location here. Here you go. What do you think about her? I'll be like, oh, damn, thanks. Yeah, and that's the best thing. That's the best thing. I'm trying to think of that saying about no expect. Oh, you got to have confident expectations. Even though you said no expectations, but have confident expectations that things will work out. Yeah. If you have no expectations, then that poor guy don't have no chance. So if you have confident expectations, that means that there is a chance for that poor guy. You know. Yeah. But hey, you do what you like. Us Aquarians are original and unique. So I'm always uh I'm always ready to go. I'm like a button. All you gotta do is press me, and I just activate. Oh yeah, that sounds good. I always give them that eye. They see the eyelashes and they go cling cling cling, and they go, oh yes, I love this guy. Look at his eyelashes. Holy shit, that's it. My eyelashes draw them in. You know, give them the blink blink. Hey, they say that Aquarians are gonna have love this year, and they say all the single Aquarians are gonna meet somebody very soon. That's what they keep saying. I keep getting it in all my readings. In the beginning of last year, they said Aquariuses won't get no love, and they were right. I didn't get shit. It was dry as fuck. I had no communication. I only had communication with one chick, but she was a weirdo. So I was like, no thanks. Yes, I know you love these eyelashes. It's okay. I'll share 'em. Okay. Well, I draw them in with the eyelashes, without my glasses on. Good to go. That's it. So yeah, I'll probably put on some nice sexy gear tomorrow. I'll look presentable. I'm already like kind of shaved up, so I'm good. I might put on some nice cologne or something. Walk around the city, go do some shopping, look like a G. See if I can draw somebody in. You know, see what happens. Also, Wednesday is a lucky day for me. Wednesday is supposed to be my day, So I'll try it. I'll try it out, see what happens. Never know. I'll go shopping, see if I can see me somebody nice. But like, good afternoon. How are you, sweetheart? Are you talking to me? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'll put up my A game. I'll do it just for you guys. See what I can do. Maybe I might get a number or something. See how it goes. I got to start the year off, uh, not aggressive, but confident expectations. Yoda's going on a date. Yeah. Ooh la la. Yeah. You go, girl. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yoda deserves a date. Yeah, she deserves to go on a date, and she deserves a good man. And hopefully he's a good boy, good man, not a good boy, but good man. You know, hopefully, yeah, you'll be fine. Just go and have fun, see what happens, and hopefully, you get married so I can come out there and eat your cake. I like wedding cake, so before the wedding we're gonna have pre-cake, and then we'll have lobster, and then we'll have the wedding cake afterwards. So then you can come to my wedding afterwards because you're gonna get married before me. That's how it works. You first, and then me. Okay, that's the deal. And then we both woke up. We shall see. We shall see. It's funny. It was weird. Last year, nothing really happened in my love life. It was dry. Nothing really happened. I only met one girl last year, and she lied to me about something, and that was it. I was like, I don't even want to deal with no women. They're all a pain in my ass. But hopefully this year is a lot different. I can hear it pouring outside again. It's raining again. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted though. I'll keep you guys posted if I hook up this year. Oh boy, yeah, it's raining. It's pouring. Holy shit. Yeah. I wouldn't mind going on a date. I miss that stuff, to be honest. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm inviting everybody. If I ever get married, I'll invite all of you, and I'll find a way to get you guys here. I can always get you a place to stay. That's easy. I got contacts in like those areas, so I'll always find you a place. I know a lot of rich people, so yeah, they have like places, apartments, and all sorts of stuff, Airbnb shit. So, yeah, that'll be nice. I would love that. Once we don't get divorces, we'll be all right. Yeah, we'll see. The Aquarius crew is likely to be in love this year. So hey, you never know. You just never know. Never know. I hope everybody finds love and everybody finds happiness. I really do. That's one thing I wish on people, them to find somebody and be happy. I really do hope that happens for everyone. I'm at the stage in my life now where I have everything I want. I have everything I need. The last thing that I want is a decent woman. I don't need a woman, but I would like one, yes. Of course. Just like how you guys don't need a man, but you want one. That's cool. Well, Marley, that's all good. At least you had cake twice. Shit. I ain't had cake at all. Damn it. Hey, you never know. You never know, Marley. Somebody might come into your life and say, hey, I've been married and I've been through the ringer, so we can just order takeout, get DoorDash, come here and give me my shit. Let me put on some Netflix and that's it. If that's all you want, Marley, that's a simple task. You only had cake once, well at least you had it more than me. See, I ain't even had it once. At least you had cake already, see? First one was a courthouse, dang. And I don't know. It's gonna be hard for me to get married. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be hard for me to like get to that point in my life where I'm with someone and I'm like, fuck, she's talking about marriage. I want to get married. Fuck, man, do I really want to do this to myself? I'm gonna have so many doubts. I'm gonna question myself a million times. But if I feel it's right, it's gonna be right. That's all. And if it isn't, oh well. It's a part of life. Hopefully, it. See, one thing about me, I'm not saying that it ain't gonna happen. But if I do get married, I would try. I'm not gonna try. I would do my part as a marriage partner. Like I know I won't be the problem. I know that I won't fail. I know that I'm not gonna be the one that asks for a fucking divorce. I'm not gonna be the one who causes the divorce. I know that for a fact. That's who I am. I'm not gonna be the person who fucks up my marriage. So it'll be the other person, not me. I know that for sure. Because that's how I am. I'm always gonna be, a great partner. I'm always gonna be, the right person. I'm always gonna do my part. Always. That's one thing I can guarantee. If I get into a relationship, I can guarantee that I'll be that guy. I'll make sure everything's done on my part. Now, that's going to put pressure on you to do your part. So if you don't, then I'm just going to continue to do my part. And then if I get fed up, then we're going to get a divorce. And I'm going to kick myself in my ass and say, you dumbass, you shouldn't have done it. But, hopefully that doesn't happen. I'll never go into it knowing that I'm going to fail. If I'm doing it, I know it's right. So at the end of the day, I know I'm going to do my part. Yeah, I don't play fucking games either. But that's the thing, you never know. You just never know. And That's it. Every relationship I'm had, I'm always done my part. I've never been like the person who causes the breakup or, you know, does something bad. And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I'm not the person who fucks up the relationship. It's always them. So, oh well, not my problem. Honestly, I'll be honest. I love being single. I really do. And I love being single for many reasons. And the main reason is I don't have nobody around me that I have to monitor, develop trust, not to be suspicious of them, and like not have somebody sitting there next to me claiming their love when they really don't. So being single is great. I don't have to deal with that person in any way. Not saying that everybody's like that, but most of the time it is. Especially in the early stages, like this, you got to make sure you're not wasting your time. If you get a red flag or you get like a feeling that something's going on, then it's gonna play in your mind. And then if you don't find anything or you like things go cool for a while and then something else happens a month or two later, you're like, oh fuck man, this is the second time like I've had a feeling about something. Then the third time comes, you have a feeling about them and it not working, and then you just say to yourself, you know what, fuck this. I'm either gonna like break this shit off or I'm gonna call them out, and then it might just blow up and then that's it, or it might get better. So I feel like it's always a 24/7 job when you date somebody and you're in a relationship. It's a 24/7 job and it can be very draining at times, especially if that person's like around you every day. You're like, okay, cool. I can handle you. I can deal with you. You know, if you're not aggravating me, then I feel like we'll be together for a long time. Cause I ain't gonna aggravate you. But if you aggravate me, it's not gonna work. So don't aggravate me. And you'll learn how and not to aggravate me. Exactly. Hey Jessica. Yeah. But that's the thing with me, Oda, is I always ask God to bring me, you know, to bring me the person. Like I don't want to go looking for him. I don't need to look for him. I don't want to look for him. I just want them to like pretty much enter my life and I can take care of the rest. Because I'm really tired of looking. I'm really tired of like figuring this shit out. I really ain't got that time for it. Yeah, I agree, Marley. I needed somebody with thick skin too. Somebody who's gonna like honestly, I just want somebody that is trustworthy. That's the main thing. I can't express that enough. You're welcome, Jessica. Jessica, that's good. Yeah, I'm fucking tired too. We're all tired, Hermana. Every single person that comes in here is tired of the bullshit. You know. And you know what? Most majority of the people that come in here are single, fed up, divorced, and there's only maybe a handful of people that are married that come in here. Just a handful. That's it. And everybody has issues. Everybody has problems. There is no perfect relationship. There's no perfect marriage. There's no perfect children. There's no perfect life. But you can make it almost perfect if you try. And even if you don't try to make it perfect, you can make it perfect between you and the person. And that's possible. You can make it almost perfect. Where you both are in sync all the time, you both know what each other wants. It can develop into an almost perfect relationship if you really want to. And I've had, nothing near that at all. And I don't mind admitting it because I know. And the thing is I know for sure that I do my part. And that's all I can ask is I do my part. And no one that ever date me can't say that I didn't because they'd be lying. I've always done my part. And sometimes I've had at least two or three women in my life that say to me, "Oh, you do everything, and what am I gonna do for you? Because you have everything, you do everything. It's like I don't know what to do when I'm with you because you do everything." And I'm looking at the woman like the last woman that said that to me, I said, "You know what you do, sweetheart? It's not rocket science. Obviously, you don't have common sense. But if you're telling me that, then why am I with you? Because I see potential in you doing the same for me. So if you see me doing all these things for you, and you know that you feel like you can give me the same, why not? That's because that sounds like you're giving up already. So you're supposed to learn from the way I treat you. So if I treat you this way, and you're doubting if you can do the same, then why do I need you? Why would I want you? You're supposed to match my energy. If you feel like I'm doing everything for you and you feel like you can't do anything for me, then you shouldn't even be in a fucking relationship. You can't be with me if you think like that. I want you to say, I'm matching your energy, Mark. I'm gonna do what you do for me. I'm gonna do back for you. I'm gonna give you 100% like you give me 100%. And if you already give up before you try, then there's no sense me and you being together. Because I'm not here to teach you. I'm here to do things with you. So fuck you. Yeah. But in order to achieve the goal, you can't sit there and tell me, oh, I feel like I can't do anything for you and whatever else. That don't make no sense. I've had like two or three women tell me that. And I'm like, you chicken heads are retarded. What the hell is wrong with you? Like if I'm doing this shit for you, then you should be doing the same for me. Then we'll have a almost perfect relationship. If I'm making sure that your needs are met, you got to make sure mine are too, or else we're not going to work. And my needs are very limited. I'm not much. I don't need much. I just want you to be fucking honest. That's it. If you're honest and trustworthy, I would love you to death. That's all I want. Yeah, some fucking chicken heads out there, and trust me. That's what I used to call women back in the day, fucking chicken heads. Some people are just clueless. They just don't know. But it's sad that women are like that. Yeah, that was my word back then. Chicken heads. I don't like to call women names because I love women. But some women they deserve that name because they are chicken heads. Some, not all. But I don't see what's hard. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame you, Herman. I agree with you. And you know what? I talk about certain women being like that, and I know how you women are. A lot of women will give everything to the man, like do anything for them, cater to them, do everything for them, cook, clean, wash clothes, give them money, you know, do everything for them, sexually, anything. And that man will be like, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do for you? And I look at that person like, you fucking dumb or something? This woman's doing everything for you. So do the things that she does for you, do them back the exact same way. Because if she's doing that for you, she's letting you know what she expects and what she gives you, you should give him back. I don't understand how that's so hard. So if my woman does this, this, and this, I'm gonna make sure I do the same for her. Because if she's doing that for me, that means that she wants the same in return. Yeah, it's not a fucking science project, exactly. And I don't see what's so hard about like doing the same things for each other. Or if you know that person likes cornflakes in the morning and you eat pancakes in the morning and she makes your pancakes and you do your fucking uh you put our cornflakes in a bowl and put the milk in there for her and put the spoon in there and give her everything or do that for her the next day. If you don't know what size her shirt is, then you got problems. You know, I know people who don't even know shit about their own like girlfriend after like months and years of knowing them. Oh, I don't even know. I don't buy her no clothes. I don't know her size. I remember. I'll tell you guys a story when I was dating this when I dated my Aquarius girlfriend back in 2007, 2008. I was dating an Aquarius woman, and I wanted to buy her like some sexy lingerie, right? Or sexy like stuff, or get her a gift certificate at Victoria's Secret. And, just for her, like for her birthday. So I said, I'm going to be a man and I'm going to walk into Victoria's Secret. I'm going to ask for her size and what they have. It was the first time me going into a woman's shop in my life. I don't really do all that shit. I'd rather get them different things. I ain't walking into no Victoria's Secret. I'll feel out of place. But I say, you know what? I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna walk in there. I got her bra size, her panty size or whatever. I got her lingerie sizes. So I walked in there and I was like, "Good afternoon. How are you today?" She's like, "Oh, I'm good, sir. How are you? How can I help you today?" I said, "Look, I want to get some nice lingerie for my girlfriend for her birthday." And the woman goes, "Oh, that's so sweet. That's nice of you. We don't really have men coming here like that. Maybe one or two." And I was like, "Yeah, I just want to be a man this year. I want to get her something, come in here and get her shit. So I gave the woman the size, and she goes, "Oh, we have this and this and this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take one of those. I'll take that too. That's my favorite color." Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I put that in the bag, bang. When I gave it to her for her birthday, it made her day. She was so fucking happy. She was like, "You, how did you know my size?" I said, "Well, I looked at it when you weren't around. I found out the size, wrote it down, and went get it. Boom. That made her day. Why not? You can do it for me. So if you want to check my underwear and see what size I wear and get me some nice red speedos, that's cool. If you want to get me a hat, look at my size, do shit like that, people will appreciate you. It's like it's something that you should be doing. You gotta know the things, the small details about the person you're with, and it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to ask, and it doesn't hurt to know. The little things like that will make that person like happy. That's what counts. Like giving a woman flowers and shit, yeah, that'll make their day, but that's a regular thing. Do something different, you know? Add something to it. I'm just saying. Like I can teach, these people how to like, treat a woman, but they don't want to listen. They want to take them to KFC and think that's okay. No, we ain't going KFC. We're going Marky's Grill and Restaurant. You're gonna eat lobster tonight, baby. And just remember that lobster dinners, they have one thing that goes with it. I'll tell you what goes with it after you eat the lobster. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Why not? I don't know. A lot of my friends ask me, what you get your girl? What do you do for your girl? What did you do? I'm like, look, I got this. This is how you become a love. This is how you become a man. You gotta get them nice shit. You gotta do the simplest things. You ain't gotta go get Louis Vuitton shit. If you're getting Louis Vuitton shit for your woman, then she's a gold digger. I ain't buying no Louis Vuitton shit. Everybody's got that. I'm get you something different. You know? I don't want that type of woman that likes all that type of fucking bullshit. I ain't spending no 500. I used to say back in the day, if you don't get your woman some red bottoms, then you ain't getting no coochie. And all the ladies in here that knew about what red bottoms were. Some people didn't know what red bottoms were. They're like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, red bottoms, the shoes, the high heel shoes with the red bottoms. They're like, oh, I know what you're talking about now. Oh, fuck, those things are like $600, $700. They say, yeah, see, a lot of guys get their woman some red bottoms and they get some coochie. You're indirectly paying for it. So I said, not me. I ain't buying those damn things. With $600, we can eat lobster for the next 2 months. We can buy a lot of groceries for $600. I ain't buying no fucking shoes worth no $600. You crazy? Hell no. $600, we're gonna go out to dinner, brunch, eat lobster. $600, we can do a lot of things with that. You buying no damn red bottoms? You crazy? Mm-mm. I bet you nobody in this live here right now has those red bottoms. Well, I better not bet on that, but yeah, I'm sure not too many people have them. These the ones that come in here. I don't think I have women like that in here. But if you do have them, I have no, I ain't buying them for you. Yeah. Thank you, Jessica. You agree. See? And I don't expect a woman to buy me a fucking Rolex either. Because I'll tell you, what the hell are you doing? Don't buy me that shit. I don't even wear watches. I don't wear watches like that. I don't care about watches and jewelry. I wear my chain with my cross and stuff, but I'm not one to wear like jewelry like I used to. Back in the day, I got nice jewelry, but I only wear it sometimes. Marley, Marley, if I was dating you, I would go get some Payless specials for you, and you'll be happy. You were like, oh god damn, Mark, you got me these nice Payless shoes. Oh, I love you, baby. You're the best. You know what I'm saying? I know you're the type of person you'll be happy with some Payless specials. I know you. Yeah. You don't want no fucking Nike Air Jordan shit. Even if I did give it to you, you'd be like, okay, baby, thanks. Yeah, I know. See, you're easy. You're simple. Me too. I'm simple. Look, all you gotta do is buy me a hat or something, or an Adidas or Nike shirt. I don't wear Louis Vuitton. I don't wear Gucci. I don't wear none of that shit. I don't have nothing expensive in my wardrobe. I wear basic shit. Nike and Adidas, and I'm happy. Some hats. I'm good to go. I don't wear no Gucci belts and all that Louis Vuitton shit. I don't wear none of that shit. I'm basic. Yeah, exactly. It's a status symbol. And that's why I just don't care about those things. And I don't want a woman that wears all that shit. And if you want to wear that, sweetheart, you go right ahead. You're going to pay for your own Louis Vuitton and your fucking shit. I'd rather spend money on dinner, lobsters, and just like, doing nice shit. Trip, go on vacation or something. I ain't buying those $600 high heels. And even like a ring, even like I know a lot of guys that spend like thousands of dollars on a engagement ring. Hell no. I'm not spending no damn thousands and thousands of dollars on the engagement ring. You must be out of your damn mind. Mm-mm. No, I am not doing that either. I know some of my friends that spent thousands and thousands of dollars on an engagement ring. And I'm like, are you crazy? You want me to take your temperature? Yeah, man, you got to. I said, no, you don't. If your woman told you they want a $5,000, $10,000 ring, I would tell them, yeah, you can go buy it yourself and I'll put it on your finger. You want a $5,000, $10,000 ring? You buy it and I'll propose to you. That's exactly what I would tell her. If that's what you want, you buy it, you give it to me, and I'll give it right back to you and say, will you marry me? You say yes because it's yours and you take your own fucking ring. So if we ever split up, you don't owe me shit and I don't owe you nothing either. How long? Oh, it depends if how long she gets to trust the man. The longer a woman waits, the better it is to me. Nowadays, if it's 3 months, that person is leaving. You know, if a woman made me wait 3 months, I think that was fucking. That'd be a blessing. I'd be like, fuck, 3 months I got it. Damn, that's pretty good. But if you make me wait like 6 months, I wouldn't even care. It wouldn't phase me. The sex is never really like a big option unless it means something. If I start to love you, that's when I want to have sex with you. But I think that, but some people don't want to wait. See, they're just horn dogs. They want it now. Some people want to test it before they, have it long term, see if it's worth it. What would I spend? I would say maximum. I would probably spend like 1,500 on a ring. No more than 1,500. I ain't spending no more than 1,500 on a damn ring. As long as there's a diamond on it, and gold, whatever, and it don't turn green, then we're good to go. Because I'm not buying the expensive ring for no woman and she loses it. Imagine losing a $5,000, $10,000 ring. I'd be like, well, sweetheart, guess what? You're gonna go through our marriage with no fucking ring now. Hell no. I ain't buying you shit no more. Yeah, as long as it don't turn green, we're good to go. Yeah. I'll take that bitch and spray paint it. I'll put some clear coat on it. I'll take that ring. I'm like, yeah, this thing looks nice. How much you want for this, bro? $120? Yeah, this shit looks real as fuck. I'll take that thing home and spray paint it, put some clear coat on it so it don't scratch and don't turn green. And then when she ain't looking and she's in the bathroom or something, I'm getting in the bathtub for about an hour, baby. I say, okay, cool. I'm gonna put another coat on that bitch. I'm gonna be like, yeah, she left her ring on the bureau. Cool. Oh, yeah, she looks shiny. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, she'll last another year. Yeah, she'll be fine. Long as she don't get that shit appraised. And even if she does, she'll be like, I got the ring appraised, and you know what? They said it wasn't worth anything, and it smelled like spray paint. Baby, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to get me to like. They're probably trying to get you to like leave me because you're so sexy. Don't worry about these men. Don't get that shit appraised. It's all good, baby. That ring don't mean nothing. What means everything is my love for you, sweetheart. Don't worry about that ring. Didn't you say yes? Aren't we married? Fuck. Don't worry about that ring. Just put it on and shut up. It's shiny enough to me. Let me look at it. Oh yeah, she looks good. I'll be like, yeah, this spray job's nice. As long as I keep putting the coat on this thing, it won't turn green. What's a good honeymoon? I don't know. What's a good honeymoon? I don't know. I would say like, going somewhere like Bermuda. You can have a honeymoon right here. If I got married in Bermuda, I would like to get married on the beach, and then after that, I would like to stay here and have my honeymoon here. I don't want to go nowhere else. I'd rather stay here and just like hang out on the beach all day and get some coochie here and there, and bang, I'll be happy. Yeah, there you go, spin it on the table, that tiny table. Yeah, there you go. That's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah. My brother bought a $5,000 ring for his ex-wife, or for his wife, and she kept it and she pawned it, and she even put it on the internet for sale. Like the nerve of that bitch. I told my brother, "You're a pussy, man. Go get that shit back. You paid for that. You should have told, man. You broke up with her and she cheated on you. You should have said, give me back my fucking ring. You should have said, you better give me back my ring. I paid 5 grand for that thing. I'm gonna go get sell it because you're not paying child support anyway. So give me that shit." I would have demanded that shit back. I said, "You're an idiot." I said, "What makes you? Why would you buy $5,000 ring for a hoe? Like, she was married already. She's divorced, and you bought a $5,000 ring for this hoe? You're out of your mind." And now she fucking sold it, you dumbass. I told him that. I was like, "You're an idiot, bro. What were you thinking?" I loved her, man. Yeah, but you don't buy love, bro. Are you stupid? He's definitely not me. I ain't buying no $5,000 ring. You out of your damn mind. Hell, the wedding wasn't expensive, no, because he had it at like a regular place. He ain't got no money like that, and she was broke anyway. He spent all his money on that dumb hoe, and now he's broke, and so is she. That's why marriage is just too much. You gotta buy the ring. Then you get married, you gotta spend money on your wedding. Then you gotta go on a honeymoon. And then comes the divorce, which costs more than all of those things together. But then again, it doesn't have to cost that much. It all depends on what the value you both have together. That's the problem. The value of the worth of your marriage and the worth of your together, if you got a house, if you got a car, if you got children, that all boils down to like, child support and some shit like that. But you can get married, right? And go on a honeymoon and buy the ring, all that shit, and it costs you a couple grand and that's it. And even a divorce can be really cheap. You can just go to the court, get a paper, and just say we're officially divorced, pay a couple $100, and that's it. And you go your way, I go my way. But some divorces are hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. So fuck that. Mm-mm. Well, that's the thing. Some women think that because it's theirs, you know, it's theirs to, but technically it isn't. In my eyes, if I buy you a ring and you cheat on me, then I'm taking my ring back because we're no longer married. So I'm taking my shit back. Because if it was the other way around, you would want to take it from me. If that ever happened to me, hopefully not. But if it ever happened to me, I would tell that woman. I wouldn't even tell her. If I know I'm breaking up with her, the first thing I'm doing is I'm gonna get that ring. Yeah, damn right. Even if I'm suspicious, I'm taking that shit. Especially if I spent $5,000 to $10,000 on it. Oh hell yeah, I'm taking that shit. If I know we're going downhill, the last time we're in bed together, or the last time I'm in the same room with her, and she goes to go get a shower, and she puts the ring on the bureau. Hopefully she don't shower with it, but she puts it on the bureau or something, and I see it. I'm taking that bitch. You're damn right. And when she comes out the next day, she's like, "Where's my ring?" "Oh, Mark, you took the ring." I said, "You're damn right. I took that ring." Didn't you say you don't want me anymore? Don't you say we're getting a divorce? Well, I'm taking my shit back. I spent a lot of money on this ring. I'm gonna go pawn this bitch and get my money back. I don't care if I get half the money back. I'm getting some back. Why? You can't do that. I can't. I'm got the receipt. I paid for this shit. You don't want me, then you don't want my ring. Yeah. But I'm saying, if I would be petty like that and take it back. You're damn right. Especially if I paid 5 grand for it. Taking that shit. Yeah, I'll yank it off our ring. I'll be like, give me your hand. I'm taking this shit off. No, you're not. Yes, I am. I'll call the police. You stood it. Yeah, you can get a divorce. See, my sister-in-law and my brother, right? My brother, when his wife divorced him, she went to the court. She went to the government court or whatever, and they filled out a form. She gave him all the things. He signed it, and she paid like $500 to get the paperwork done. Their divorce was $500 because they didn't have a house together. They just had kids together, but they were broke. They didn't have no money. And my brother couldn't take her to court for child support or nothing like that. And neither could she. So she was fucked. Marley, I've been through too many. Let's put it that way. Every year or every other year, every year we get brushed by, last year we had one hurricane and it did, a good bit of damage. People lost power and stuff. Um, but we've had a lot of bad ones in my lifetime. Yeah, a lot of bad ones. The worst one we've ever had in my lifetime was when I was like 10 years old. It was Hurricane Emily. I think it was 1987 or 1986 or something like that, and it destroyed Bermuda into pieces. And we took a long time to recover. We were 3 weeks without electricity. 3 weeks without electricity. And the next biggest one we had was Hurricane Fabian, I think in 2004 or something like that. And that destroyed the island even more. Those two hurricanes are probably the worst. And like we were like 3 weeks without power. But now, in this day and age, we have big generators. Everybody has a generator. So if we get a hurricane, we have power, through our generators. And we have a huge generator here at the house. We got a big fucker. So we're good. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I've been to Georgia a million times. I used to go to Atlanta, Georgia 3 times a year because my best friend moved out there, and I would go out there to see him, and I was going there um, in like I first went to Atlanta was probably like 1994, 90 no 1993. I was going to Atlanta right up until like 2007 until he left. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was in Atlanta in the city part every time I went. I used to drive out there. I used to drive out there and everything. When I turned 21, that's the first thing I did. I drove out there. I'd always rent a car and go see my friend and go. He stayed at a place called Walnut Creek in Georgia. It's a nice place. I figured as much from your accent. But that's cool. Like it's nice to be in those little towns, man, because you don't have to deal with no bullshit, you know. and everybody knows everybody, and you're cool. Like, so yeah, I love Atlanta. I love Georgia. That's one of my favorite places in the world. Yeah. Bermuda doesn't have no serious crime here either. Nobody gets like shot and killed every day, or we maybe we have like maybe two or three murders a year. Like we have gang violence. Like, guys stab each other or shoot each other or something like that, but there's no outright like serious, murders and shit. We have a lot of accidents, like car accidents, bike accidents. Like today, I was driving to my mom's. Yesterday, I was driving to my mom's, and there was another wall that was bashed in by a car again. Every like weekend, there's a wall down, or some car hits the wall, and you're driving along like, oh fuck, I never saw that wall mashed up. Somebody hit that. Then the following week, oh shit, I went through this place and this wall was down too. Like some people just are crazy. They drive recklessly and get drunk and shit. But the worst thing in Bermuda is hurricanes. We get them every year sometimes or every other year. But we haven't had like a serious bad one in a long time, thank God. The last bad one we had was probably Hurricane Fabian back in like 20 years ago. You've had a lot of ones here, bad ones here and there. But I have pictures and shit of telephone poles crisscross like that on the ground, power lines hanging, roofs off the houses and shit. During Hurricane Fabian, we had like 40-foot waves crashing into the island, and it was like everybody thought they were gonna die and shit. We had like a couple deaths, like two or three deaths. People drowned and shit because they're stupid and they go try and save their boat. Um, but probably the worst one that I witnessed was Hurricane Fabian. I can't remember what year it was now because that was a long time ago. I was still like I actually I don't think I was living at my mom and dad's, but I stayed at my mom and dad's at that time because my dog was still alive, and I bring the dog inside, and I stayed with my parents because my apartment where I was living, I didn't have to stay there like it was secure, but I wanted to be with my mom and dad just in case something happened. Actually, let me look that up. Can't remember what year that was. Oh, 2003. Yeah, I was a year off. Yeah, I said 2004. 2003. Yeah. Yep. 2003, Hurricane Fabian. Yep. That shit was nuts. 145-mile-an-hour wind, $300 million in damage. I knew that for a fact. I remember that hurricane like it was yesterday. And that was probably the worst one I've ever seen in my life, where people were like devastated. Yeah, you graduated in 2004. Yeah, I remember Hurricane Michael. I watched it. I watched all that stuff. I remember that shit. Yeah, Hurricane Michael was nasty. I remember all that stuff. Yeah, I know. A lot of people, even Hurricane Ian destroyed the United States. That was a bad one too. I remember all that shit. Yeah. I'm all into that hurricane stuff. I always watch the news, and I feel for everybody who goes through that. Not too long ago, there was a hurricane category 5 that went to Bahamas and destroyed Bahamas into pieces. It hovered over Bahamas for like 3 days, and it completely flattened the whole area. I remember seeing that shit, and it was like thousands of people that died. Like they were digging up bodies and shit. That was probably one of the worst ones I've seen. The one that hit, I think, is Bahamas or Barbados. I can't remember. It was one of those places. Like, it was about maybe 5 years ago. It was huge, and it completely destroyed them. That place. Yeah, during Hurricane Fabian, when the eye passed Bermuda, Bermuda was actually in the eye. Like, the eye was bigger than Bermuda. It was crazy. I remember seeing it like on the newspaper when it came over us. And even Hurricane Emily, when I was like 10, we all came outside and we were like, yay, thank God it's gone. And everybody was assessing the damage, and then this guy came. He was like, hey, everybody go back inside. The worst is coming. This is just the eye. And we're like, what the fuck you talking about, bro? This has been like 25 minutes. There ain't no wind, And he's like, look, man, we're just going through the eye. And we didn't even know what the fuck this guy was talking about. We're talking about some eye, bro. What the hell are you talking about? I'm 10 years old. I'm like, what the fuck this guy talking about eye? So my dad's listening to the news like on the radio, because back then everything was radio, right? So my dad's listening to the radio, and it says, please everybody go back inside. This is just the eye going over the island. Please stay indoors. And after that, it was like, oh my God. When that shit started to pick back up, it was absolutely destruction. It was like another 2 hours of the worst freight train wind beating I've ever seen in my life. That shit was crazy. And it was where my parents' house is, it's like in a valley, so we were protected, so nothing happened to the house. But all our hedges were completely naked. All you saw was no leaves, and it was all twigs and branches. We had no fence for like a whole couple months before it all grew back. But our fence was like completely demolished, and the power lines were crisscrossed. The poles were down on the ground. You couldn't move. You couldn't go nowhere. And it was right at September when school was starting. There was no school for like 3 months, 3 weeks, and we had no power, no nothing. We were like suffering for a long time. And I remember we were outside because it was hot as fuck. It's hot here, right? So in September, it's still hot, summertime. So we had a hard time sleeping. We had our windows open. No one really had generators back then. You heard maybe one or two here and there. And I never forget it. We were all outside, and about 10 o'clock at night, because there was no school, right? So about 10 o'clock at night, 3 weeks after the storm, like the news was saying that, people were getting power was getting restored, and my neighborhood was next. And we were like, fuck, I hope so, man. I'm like, I'm so sick and tired of this shit. No power. Like, this is bullshit. So 10 o'clock at night, the power came on, and all you saw was everything light up. It was dark, and everything just lit up. And everybody was like, yay! And some people had like air horns, and all you heard was, brr, 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 and everybody was celebrating at 10 o'clock at night. And we were like, no way. And it makes you value what electricity is. It makes you value life when that shit happens. And then years later, it happened again. Hurricane Fabian came. We were like 3 weeks without power. I think it was more than that. And generators got stolen that year. Like a lot of people were stealing people's generators. So like it was a disaster because it was so bad that you couldn't get gas, you couldn't get generators, you couldn't get nothing. Like the roads were completely destroyed. There were some roads and some places were missing. Like because the water, we're surrounded by water. So the waves crashed into the actual like roads and took chunks of the road out. So you couldn't drive to certain places. There was only like one lane some places, and you couldn't even drive because you can die, like fuck your shit up. You can fall into a ditch, or the road can collapse. We had a bridge that went from one part of the island to the airport, and that bridge was not functionable for at least a week. So people that were on the other side of the bridge were trapped. You couldn't go nowhere. There was no way unless you had a boat, and that's what happened. The government had a ferry boat that would pick up people and take them like to work, and it was like the boat. And if it was rough, then you were fucked. You had to stay home. But we people had to get transported from one side to the other by boat. It was completely a disaster back then. I'll never forget it as long as I live. But I've been living at this house for 14 years. This month will make 14 years I've been living here. And I've been through hell with hurricanes here. I've been through at least 3 to 4 in the past 4 years, 14 years that have been absolutely devastating. Because where we live is one of the highest points in Bermuda. So we live way up high on the hill. And when the wind comes through here, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? What were we thinking when you bought this fucking house? And our first hurricane here, we pretty much like were almost crying because we thought we were gonna die. Because we didn't take it. We thought like we were never gonna witness things like that. Because where we live, we didn't. Where we lived in the other parts of the island, we were like secluded. But when we bought this house, when my sister bought this house and I moved in here, and the first hurricane, we were like, yeah, we're gonna die. This shit's fucking ridiculous. Like I told everybody this story, like where I am, like up top, my windows were basically breathing. They were going like this. Couldn't open them, but they were going like that. Literally, they were moving like your belly, breathing. And right where the lock is in the middle, when it rained and the wind was coming through, the rain was coming through the window, through the shutters, through the window, and into my bedroom. And I had to put like a towel there and duct tape and shit to make sure the water didn't come in. It felt like somebody had a hose on the outside and was like pushing the water through with the hose through my windows, and everything was wet inside. Everything was all like my carpet was wet, the walls were wet, and I was like, I didn't cry, but I was like praying, and I was like, oh fuck, like this is ridiculous. I can't believe the amount of strength this wind is putting through the fucking windows. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like I'm gonna fucking die today. It's gonna happen. I was scared. I've never been that scared in my life. And that was like the second or third year we were living here. And then when that happened, we got smart. We got all hurricane shutters and shit, all hurricane shit. We were hurricane, but now we're hurricane bulletproof now. So any hurricane that comes now, it's not that bad for us because we have all the shit. We have all the all the things we need. We have a huge generator. We have like all like metal shutters that the wind don't fuck it up. So we're all right now. But it took that devastating hurricane to like wake us up and be like, you should have done this a long time ago. But it's hardly ever that it's hard. It takes like a couple years before we get a real bad one. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Like Mother Nature is unbelievable. A hurricane, if you've ever witnessed a hurricane, it's something that a lot of people don't want to go through. We get scared when we get like a category 4, category 5 hurricane come towards us dead on. Like everybody like shits themselves. They're like, oh fuck. Oh no. Like we're gonna get destroyed. And everybody's like going to the store buying shit, buying ice coolers. They're buying food, canned goods. Like they're like, yep, we're gonna be fucked. So it's a pain in the ass. But but at least we live to tell the story. So I know a lot of people like have it worse than we do. But see, for a hurricane to hit us dead on, it's got to be like a miracle because we're so small. We're just a rock in the middle of the ocean. Like the island's 22 miles long. Some people drive that much in a day. So we're very small. So for a hurricane to really like hit us, it's got to be like dead on. Like their path has to be like boom, like target Bermuda. So that's why we really don't like get completely destroyed on a regular basis. It takes a while before something to really like hit us hard, dead on. Like we get brush bys or it gets close but not too close. Hey BT, Happy New Year. How you doing? I see you donated. Thanks. I'll answer your question now, sweetheart. How you been? But yeah, Marley, it's definitely devastating, and I don't wish hurricanes on anyone. But we've had our share here. I've been through some crazy ones, especially here at this house. We're like, what the hell just happened? So it's not good. Last year we had a hurricane that hit us, but not that bad. It was like 90 miles an hour, which is pretty bad. People, we didn't lose electricity. We didn't. It was like the first hurricane or second hurricane we went through where we didn't lose electricity, so it was good. But we've had the first 2 years, 3 years we lived here. I'd say like 10 years ago, we had a bad hurricane. I think it was Hurricane Gonzalo or something like that, and we were like 2 weeks without power. But we had a generator, but we had to listen to that stupid thing for like 2 weeks. It was such a pain in the ass. And being an electrician, you're like you want to help, but you can't. There's nothing I really can do. Okay, you said you want a reading about Eric and you. We talked more, and I let him know about me. I will leave my current job in 2 weeks, so we will not work together for at least 6 months. Okay, cool. Let me check. Yeah, so here in Bermuda, it ain't no joke. When we get a hurricane, our houses can handle it because we have concrete houses, right? And concrete roofs, slated roofs, and it's made out of like slate and rock, and we're pretty much like hurricane proof. But I tell you one thing, like if it can destroy the house if it really wants to. So thank God it doesn't, and thank God like nobody really dies or anything here. But it's definitely like not good because it's like the cleanup afterwards is a disaster, and not having power is annoying. It's been a few days. Don't know why thoughts of previous failed relationships come up. Yeah, we just went through the retrograde period. It's over now, thank God. But that's why BT. It's just the energy of the retrograde, the full moon, things like that all together. Another year goes by where you think about those things. So it's normal. Just try not to like let it affect you. As long as you're healthy and you're okay, that's all that should matter, BT. That's my opinion. The me, the beach is 5 minutes away from me. I can walk from here to the beach if I wanted to. Where I live right now, where I lived before, my mom lives next to the water. Like not a well, yeah, my mom lives next to the beach, like literally 2 minutes away. If you go out of our house, you go right down the hill and you go right to the ocean. It's right there. I used to fish like every day. But where I live here now, it takes like 10-minute walk, but a 5-minute drive. But it's like maybe 10, 15-minute walk from here to the beach if I walked. But if I went in my car, it'd take 5 minutes. If you look at my If you look at my Instagram, Marley, you'll see the videos on there. I believe they're still on there. Yeah, you can get a metal detector. I live right dead center of Bermuda. I live right in the middle, on the south side. Like it's like the weather's really bad right now. It's really windy and it's raining. I can hear it. Nah, that's all right, BT. You're releasing it. It's good to cry and let it all out, you know? It's good to cry and let it out. It's not the end of the world. All right. I think that you guys will still communicate in the next, like, I know you said the next 6 months you're not going to be working together, but I still feel like you and him will talk. I feel like you'll communicate with him and he'll communicate with you. I don't get nothing bad, to be honest, BT. I just think that he'll be, I think that he's more discreet or cautious. And I think that now he knows what he knows. He's gonna like withdraw from it a bit, but he'll like still be in denial. I think he lives in denial, like he denies the things that happens between you and him, or he denies things to himself. But he knows you mean well. He knows you're sincere. He knows you have good intentions, and he knows like you're a good person. He knows that you're leaving and stuff like that. But I still think that he'll communicate with you. I still think you guys will talk or whatever. I don't get nothing bad here. I just think that it's always him. You know, I feel like you're fine. You know, I feel like you're balanced and you're okay and you mean well and you have good intentions. Um, right, and that's him. That's him. Because I get him being the issue. I got him as the hermit, and when you're like when you have the hermit energy, to me it means like you're discreet, you're cautious. You know, you live in denial. You know, you withdraw from situations when things get bad or things don't feel right to you. You desert yourself from people. You know, like it's always about yourself. I think that he's self-absorbed and he just like doesn't want to like give himself up to people, you know, or to you or to anyone. Yeah, yeah. But see, it's not you. Like I always tell you, BT, it's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way he is. Some people are never gonna change. And if you're like hoping he will, I don't think he'll change. I don't think nobody really changes. People just change for 2 weeks or 2 months or 2 years or whatever, or they just change when they see you and that's it. But I feel like, you know, he'll still communicate with you and you guys will still be cool with each other. I don't see nothing bad. I don't see him saying, "Yeah, thank God BT is gone. I don't have to deal with her anymore." Like I don't get that vibe. I just think that, you know, he knows you're going and he still wants to communicate and he still would like, you know, talk to you or whatever. As far as anything else, like a relationship, I just, you know, I hardly ever see that happening. But I always tell you that you guys will communicate and you will talk, which, you know, you're telling me you guys do. Yeah, the menopause mood swings, yes. But see, that's why it says menopause, because it's men. You know, men act like that. I always tell women all the time, men have periods too, but not like yours. It's just, you know, an emotional, mental thing for them. Not me. I don't have that shit, but they do. They definitely do. They're definitely whack as fuck. A lot of men are like that. They just don't know how to handle. Yeah, exactly. He's still young, and also he's like, like I said, he's got that hermit energy. So he's like doesn't want to be with someone all the time. He would rather be by himself, or he just keeps to himself. And he like he knows he has an opportunity, but he won't take it. And I always told you, like, he's the type of person, he might have been through like a bad relationship, so that's why he doesn't want to get into another one. Some people get tarnished for life, where they have like somebody that they really loved and they really cared for, and then it didn't work. So like they think that it's never gonna work with anybody else. So they always stay cautious, and they always stay like, okay, I'm not gonna get back into a relationship because I don't want to feel like that ever again in my life. So it's a pain in the ass. And with him, but you know what, BT, I think that this time and this distance from him is either gonna make him feel like he'll miss you. So that's why he'll call you or text you or see how you're doing in your other job, or in your other, as you go or whatever. I feel like, he'll communicate, or he'll say, hey, how you doing? I miss you, or whatever, something like that. So that's a possibility that can happen. But I do get positive things on it. So I don't see nothing bad. I still think that he will communicate and he will talk to you, but I don't think he's gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna come out there with you because I love you and I want to be with you." Like, I don't see that part, but I do see, like, you guys still continue to be friends even though you're not going to be working with him, which is good. You can't ask for more than that, especially of on how he is. Unfortunately, he's like that. There's nothing you can really do about it. But allow him to be himself, and maybe one day he might just say, "Hey, you know what?" So this next 6 months will be a challenge for him to see if he can, be without you. So this can be like the test of time. So see how it goes, BT. But I don't get nothing bad though. You know, I think it'll be fine. I think he'll still communicate. As far as I see, he will. So I guess you can't ask for more than that. Yeah, he still thinks you're a good person. That's the good thing. If he thinks you're a good person, he knows you're a good person, then that's why I don't get anything bad. The wind has picked up a lot. Like, all I hear is this thing like going off, and now my dog is snoring like crazy again. Yeah. So just be positive, BT. I wish you luck in your your new adventure, or whatever you're doing in the next 6 months. I hope it benefits you, and just know that, Eric will be communicating, and he'll still be cool with you. You never know, he might miss you. Yeah. Even the bottom card here is positive, so everything looks positive. Like, he knows you're going on a trip, and he knows you're gonna be away from him for 6 months. So I still see him like, yeah. I still see the communication. I still see, like, things being okay between you guys. So I don't see nothing bad there. Nothing at all. So that's a positive thing. At least things are developed into a decent way between you guys, which I always see. It's just that I know that maybe you want more, but I don't think that he's gonna want more because of the way he is. Some people don't want a relationship. They just want friendship and that's it because they can't handle a relationship, or they just don't want to try, or they just don't want to find out how it's going to end up. Some people get so comfortable with being alone and being by themselves or being single that they just don't want to let nobody in, even though they know they have a chance to get somebody in. I think that's the reality of it all, and that's the truth. Because I'm like that. Like, in order for me to be with somebody next, like they really gotta prove to me that they want a serious relationship. If they don't, I'm not gonna take it serious. I'm gonna be like, yeah, whatever. We can be friends, cool, but because I'm comfortable being single, I don't mind it. It's not an issue to me, especially at my age. I really don't care. But it's always nice to have somebody to love and to hold and to kiss and to hug and to do other things with. But it's a task. It's possible. It's definitely possible. Yeah, well, that's the thing. You can know somebody for a long time, but when they do things that we don't like or we don't approve of, or we just like say, "What the hell's going on with this person?" It's just their way of that's who they are. You can't change them, and you'll never change them. They're just always gonna be that way. So you gotta love them for who they are, and not what they sometimes not what they do or what they say. But that's hard to swallow. That's hard to deal with. So when you become confused to interpret how he is, because he's not like that all the time, but no one's really the same all the time. We all go through. I'm sure if I interviewed him right now, he has good and bad to say about you, right? Just like how we all have good and bad to say about somebody. Even if we don't, there can be things that we can find eventually. You just don't know the person 100%. Well, that's the sign of a person who um, doesn't really know. Well, I would say that's the sign of a person who is not content with their life. Because if you're coming to work and one day you're talking, and the other day you look depressed, that's because you're bringing your problems to work. So obviously, things in his personal life are not going well, and that's probably why. Now, me, I'm different. When I come on here, I'm the same person you see every time. I like to laugh, I like to joke, I like to talk. But if someone like died in my family, I'm not coming on here to like make everybody feel sad. Or like if that is the case, I'll come on here and I'll talk about it and I'll be, I'll be depressed or I'll be, not happy. But that's a normal thing. That's just the way life is. You're never gonna be happy constantly every day. My mom always says, "What the fuck you think I'm gonna show you my teeth and smile every damn day? Every damn day ain't a nice day. You go through shit." So my mom's right. She always says that. She goes, "You think I gotta show you my teeth and smile every damn day? I don't want to smile today because I'm going through some bullshit today." I'm like, "All right, woman, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying, why you not fucking what you mad for?" I can't ask her why she's mad. She'll look at me, she goes, "Why you think I have to smile every fucking day?" I'm like, Jesus Christ, mom. You're definitely a Capricorn. God damn. Capricorn people are like that. They're the most moody ass people I've ever seen in my life. But not every Capricorn is like that. But the ones I know, one day they're laughing, the next day they're crying. And they always want something to happen. They always, alert to bullshit. Marley. I'll tell you, my mom, she's a Capricorn, and she's like that. If I say, "Hey, mom, why you look so mad? Why I look so mad? You think I'm gonna smile every day? You think I'm gonna show you my teeth every day? You think every day is a nice day? You don't know what I go through." I'm like, "Okay, Jesus Christ. All right, mom. Love you too. Yeah, whatever." Oh, look, we all have Cappy moms, so you must know what I'm talking about then. You know? Yeah, see? My mom says that shit to me all the time. When I spoke to her yesterday, well, when I spoke to her this morning, she called me at 10:30 this morning, and she didn't even say hi because she was mad about her brother, right? So she said she calls me, and I'm like, I see on my phone, mom. I'm like, hello, and she's like, Mark, guess what? I'm like, what? My brother's in the hospital. He fell down, and I don't know what's gonna happen. This life is shit. He's my only brother. I said, Mom, he's not dead. Relax. Oh, but he can die. He can die tonight. He can die today. If he's in the hospital, it's not good. And I'm like, Mom, you're making it seem like the fucking guy's dead already. Calm down. He fell down. He's in the hospital. He's going to be fine. And look, he's fine. Because I told her, call me if he gets worse. And she ain't called me because he ain't worse. I told Mom, I said, he's a fucking hardcore guy. He'll be fine. Like you want to be negative too much. And she said, "Oh, I just wanted to call you, but see, you always say everything opposite." I said, "No, I'm always positive. You're the one that's negative. You act like the guy's gonna fucking die because he went into the hospital. Calm down, woman." And she's all like, I'm like, "Oh my god, mom, calm down." And I'm like, "Jesus, woman, man, you just automatically negative. Like, what's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I forgot she's a Capricorn." But I know some Cappies ain't like that. Like, I know a lot of positive people, but most Capricorn people I know, male and female, don't all like that. It's very seldom that I meet a Capricorn that's not like that. And I'm like, Mom, it's okay. So I told her, I said, look, if Uncle Manuel gets worse, let me know. She never called me back because I knew he'd be fine. Like, he fell down, he went to the hospital. Okay, fine, he'll be okay. He's not gonna die. The devil don't want him. It's okay. He can stay behind for a while. My Uncle Manuel, he's stubborn. See, my auntie, his wife, wants to go to like a old folks home because they're in their 80s and they can't handle the house anymore. They can't handle like certain things anymore. And my auntie told him, look, we should go admit ourselves to an old folks home and get catered to. We have good insurance. We'll sell the house, use the money to live there, just like her brother did. And he's like, no fucking way, I'm not going nowhere. I want to stay in my damn house and blah, blah, blah. And look, he fell on his ass and hurt his head. And he went to the hospital. See, that's a sign for him to say, you know what? It's time for me to go to a fucking home and just like deal with it. If I get to that point, I'm going to deal with it too. I'm just going to have to swallow my pride and say, fuck it. I'm at the stage where I need it to be catered to. So I'm going to go. I'd do it if I was that age and had nothing to lose. Fuck it. Who cares? Just at least live your last couple years on earth in a decent place. You get to see other people. You get to get catered to. Fuck. Who cares? Like, at least go out on a good note. But he's so damn stubborn. And see, look, he fucking fell on his ass and fell on his head. He's fucking ignorant. Like, just do it. And my mom was like, oh, I hope to God I don't have to go to a home. I said, well, you got all of us. You're good. He doesn't have kids. You do. We'll take care of you. Don't worry. I won't put you in a home. Not yet. Until you act crazy, then I probably will. I said, you'll be fine. Just don't irritate me and I won't put you in one. She always tells me, I know you want to put me in one. I know you want to do that because you don't have no patience. I say, you know why? Because you piss me off. You're always crying about dumb shit. Like, relax. Be thankful you're not in one. My mom can't stand me sometimes because I'm like I always make her seem like, You're overreacting. And she is. And my dad, he don't give a shit. He just sits on the couch and watches TV all day. He don't give a fuck. He's like, yeah, whatever. He's like, I ain't going to no home. I got my own damn home. And my mom, she's like, oh no, I'm never going to that. I want my own house and I don't want to be around nobody. And I was like, okay, mom, you're not going nowhere. Relax. We're good. As long as you got your head on your shoulders and you guys can drive the car and deal with your life, you're fine. Yeah, my mom's getting like that now. My mom's birthday is on Saturday and she goes 78. My dad's 80. And they're starting to deteriorate more and more every year. And my parents worry a lot. See, my brother got a divorce 5 years ago, and that like destroyed them. And now my sister last year got a divorce, and her divorce is almost final. This month is like the last month of the divorce final shit, and that hurt my parents as well. So my parents, have been roughed up the last 5 years with their children getting a divorce because they're very religious. They're against divorce and they're against all that stuff. So to them, it stresses them out, and they worry too much about everything, and they're constantly worrying and worrying and worrying, and they think that life is going to be perfect all the time. And I told them, I said, you keep thinking life is perfect. It ain't going to be perfect. And they had a lot of bad shit happen to them. I worry about them a lot too, but I always leave everything in God's hands. Whatever's meant to happen is gonna happen. I can't control what they do and what they say and what happens to them. All I do is help them as much as I can. But it doesn't matter how much I help them; they're always negative. I'm never gonna change their outlook on life. Like I'm never gonna change the way they feel, the way they think and the way they act. I'm never gonna change them. They're always gonna be a pain in the ass. So it's life. I just want them to stay alive for many years to come. I hope they do stay alive, and I don't want them to die. And I want them to maybe, hopefully, see me, get married and have a child one day. I still like wish that they see that moment so I can give them hope, you know, or like they don't really care about that shit. But I would always want them to be around if that did happen to me. If the miracle did happen, then I would say I would like them to see it, or I would like to them to like at least live long enough to see their grandchildren graduate and have children of their own. So I really hope they stay around for another 10 years. Some days I don't because they're a pain in my ass. But at the end of the day, I just want them to be healthy and happy. But some days I can't stand them because they're such a pain in my ass. But I understand that they're never gonna change. So I just accept them for who they are, and I just walk away when they aggravate me. It's life. The joy of having stubborn parents. So if anybody in here has parents around 70, 80 years old, you know what I'm talking about. They ain't never gonna change. It's their way or no way. All right, it's 2:30 in the morning here. I'm gonna get my ass to bed. I'm off tomorrow anyway, so that's why I'm here so late. But I'm gonna go get my ass to bed. It was nice talking to you guys. I always have a great time talking shit on here and having fun and talking about life and things like that. It's nice to to talk to everybody and have a good time and talk about things like that. Your mom's 79. Yeah, my mom goes 78 on Saturday. And my dad's 80. I thought I'd never see the day that they reach that age. And then next month I go 47. I'm almost 50. 3 more years, I'm 50, the great 50. Hopefully I reach there. You know. Hopefully I'm blessed to see another 47 years. That'll be nice. I want to be around that long. I don't mind. I think I have to so I can like help people, you know, talk sense into people. All right. Good night. Good night, Marley. Good night, BT. Good night, everybody. And I will be on tomorrow at some point in time. I might be on during the day because the weather's going to be shitty. So you might see me during the day like you did today. And I'll be on at night as usual, doing my owl duty, night owl duty, you know. Anyway, love you guys. Stay safe, stay positive, and I'll see you all tomorrow. God bless. Mwah.